Hello! We are going to demonstrate peer-to-peer massage for you today. My name is Pam, the Pamper Queen, and this is my beloved partner Ronnie, who is going to be my model. And I would like to tell you that massage is a human ability that we all have. Massage therapists have special training to know about particular pathologies and conditions and injuries, but it is a very simple, nurturing thing that we can all do for one another. It's very relaxing. I'll give you some pointers, like you don't want to press on bones, you want to press on muscles, and you also always want to get permission before you massage anybody to ask them if they'd like a massage. Some people don't like massage. You would also want to ensure that your hands are clean, that your nails are short, and those are kind of the basics. So I wanted to show you just a couple of things first. I wanted to show you my mascot, Gumby. I'm not sure if the younger children will remember Gumby, but my generation watched Gumby and Pokey. That was his horse, and I want everybody to be as flexible as Gumby. And I want to show you two manuals. My teacher was Solveig Bregen, and she was from Sweden, and so she has a manual that I can give you information to check. It's got lots of stories and songs that you could do with massage. And I did a little manual as well. It's got instructions and some ideas about things that you can do and a little bit about anatomy and things like that. One other thing, you could create a reasonable facsimile of something like this if you're doing massage. Maybe a rolled up towel or something that you can rest your head on. But you can easily do this at home with a kitchen table or a desk and a backless chair. We're using my massage table and some pillows, and so I think, without further ado, I'm going to do a demonstration. So Ronnie, if you'd like to just rest your head on your forearms, we will show you some strokes. So basically you're going to begin with what I call lobster claw. So you're going to gently squeeze, so you can imagine just gripping gently, and you want to check in with pressure. We are going to use a scale of 1 to 5. So 1 is not enough pressure, 2 is almost enough but not quite, 3 is perfect for you, 4 is good pain, like it hurts so good, and 5 is bad pain, like stop, it's not good. So we start with just some gentle squeezing on the shoulders. And Ronnie, I want to check in with you. Would you like more or less pressure?
More.
More, okay, cool. So you always ask a directional question. You want to know if they'd like more or less. If you just say, is it okay? They'll maybe say yes, maybe no. They may be so relaxed they won't say anything, but it's good to ask a directional question. So you can do the lobster claw on the shoulders. You can also do the lobster claw on the neck, and again, gently. We have lots of veins and arteries on the anterior of the neck, so you don't want to squeeze there too hard, but this feels really good. And you can do little circles with your thumbs just around where the muscles meet the attachment of our skull. Feels really good. And we're going to do a stroke called cat paws. So it's going to be alternating hands. You've seen cats on the rug and they're going like this with their paws. So we're going to add some sounds for this. Meow, meow. And we're going to do a tractor on the way back. We're going to use alternating knuckles, and the boys can make lots of sounds like and then we are going to do, we could do a ram. So what we're going to do is use our forearm or elbow, and we're going to press the muscles along the spine. So using this part, like just this couple of 2 inches here, we can just lean on somebody. And we also want to make sure that we're not like bending over and hurting our back. We want to be straight. And the force that we're using is actually more our body weight, just leaning on somebody like this. So you're not pushing with your arm and tiring out your arm. You're just leaning and letting that pressure relax the muscle. And so you notice that the spine is down the middle. So you don't want to be pushing on the spine. You just want to, we have 2 strands of muscles along the spine on either side, and they are responsible for our posture. So you can do incremental positions here, just like a ram. And all the way up and down. And I'm not sure what kind of a sound a ram makes. Ronnie, do you know?
No, not really.
We could make one up. I think they...
Bob, but that's a sheep.
I think I've only seen them make sounds with their horns clashing when they're fighting. All right, so that's the ram. Then we are going to do a stroke that I have 2 names for it. One can be the chicken wing, so if I can have this arm. And so you see when I bring his arm behind his back, and you can just rest it in your belt buckle, and you see this pops out like a chicken wing. So this is kind of a complicated stroke. You may not want to do this one if you're not highly skilled. I mean, it's just a little trickier. So, but it's just a fun one because when we do this, you can use your thumb on the edge of the bone, and you can make sounds like chickens, like buck, 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 buck. Or for little girls, you can think of this as the angel wing, and you can make angelic sounds like singing. You could make up all sorts of strokes yourself. So then we're going to work on the arm, and I call this milking the cow. So you're going to be squeezing like you would be milking a cow, right? So we're squeezing, 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 and I'm going to go out of the frame, but I'm going to bring his arm up. Could you hold your arm up, please, for me? Mm-hmm. So imagine the arm is still hanging, but you're squeezing, 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 squeezing. And then when we get to the end, we're going to squeeze the udders and see what kind of milk comes out of these udders. Is it white milk or chocolate milk or almond milk? So we're doing a stroke called the coin rub. So you're rubbing your fingers together as you just do these little circles. And you can do a little traction and circle the fingers as well, and stretch them out, and the thumb. And then we're going to do what's called the bird's nest. I'm going to change position and do it like so. So Ronnie, could you spread your fingers, please? And I'm going to spread my fingers like this. And my 2 baby fingers are going to go in alongside his long finger. This is hard to show. But anyway, once you do that, then you have a bird's nest. Can you see? If a bird put an egg in there, it would be safe and secure. And you can stretch the fingers back gently. You don't want to dislocate anything. And you can use your thumbs to massage all of the muscles in the hand that we use for so many things. Some people like their nails in there too, even like scratching the palm. So you can try that. And the popsicle. You know what a popsicle is, right? So imagine the hand is a popsicle and you take it and you bend it this way. You can bend it this way. And again, all this is gentle pressure, checking in with them to see if they'd like more or less pressure. But it feels good. Okay, and you can do the squeeze all the way back up the arm. And now you can rest on this side. And then we are going to do, let's see, we'll do this in the right order. I don't want to miss anything. Alrighty, we're going to do the seesaw. So, using this part of your arm, the middle part, you know what a seesaw is like. There's a fulcrum. How should we demonstrate this? Like a fulcrum, and then it goes back and forth like this, right? So we're going to use this part of our arm to go back and forth over the shoulder. So if you're working on your papa, he's got big, thick muscles, you'll be surprised at how much pressure you can just use using your forearm and leaning on him. And be careful you don't make them cry. Alrighty, then we can do bull horns. Imagine I'm a bull, and you can use your bull horns into the top of the shoulders. Maybe I can make a cow sound. Moo. I don't know what a bull sounds like, but anyway, that's a good one you can do. You can do tornado. I didn't name these. Some kids that I was working with came up with all these names. So the tornado, you're going to move your fingers around in circles. So you're going to go along the spine, all the way down, around and around and around and around. And this is a good one to do on animals too. It's amazing. If you do it on a cat or a dog, they won't even go anywhere. They'll just stay there forever. It's amazing. They just love it. So this stroke stimulates every nerve as it leaves the spine, because the nerves are our electrical system. Just like you plug in a toaster or a TV, all the nerves for our brain come off the spine like this. A whole bunch, 20 or 30. So if you're doing massages like this, you're stimulating every nerve. It feels really good. Yeah, so then we can also do shampoo. I don't want to mess up Ronnie's hair, but you can imagine that you are massaging the scalp. It feels really good. And how's it feel, Ronnie?
Really good.
All right. And so you can be creative. You can come up with all sorts of strokes. You could, if you're really little, you might like to tell a story about, like, say, the weather story. So say the sun came out, and imagine all the rays of the sun, and then the clouds came and they blocked out all the sun. And then the rain came. And then there was thunder and lightning. So you can use the side of your hands to chop, chop, not on the bones, but on the muscles. Thunder and lightning. And then it all went away and the sun came out again and it was a beautiful day. So you can draw people's, you can, not people, but you can draw numbers or letters. Ronnie, I'm going to draw a letter on your back. Can you tell me what that is?
9.
Nope. P. But
yeah, I'm so relaxed.
Okay, I'm going to draw a word on your back. Okay, that's the first letter, second letter, third letter, fourth letter. Can you tell me what that says?
Love.
Yeah, love. So you can write on people's backs, you can draw pictures, you can do all sorts of things. And I'm not going to do the other side of the body because you won't be able to see it, but just know that you can be creative, have fun, and touch is one of the most wonderful things in the world because we need food, air, water, and touch. It's critical. Little babies that don't get touched, they don't grow up to be as big or as healthy as children that get lots of touch. And grandmothers and grandfathers love touch, and babies and puppies love touch. So when you learn to do this, you can share it with people, but always make sure you ask permission first. So thank you for joining us. It's been fun, and we hope that all of you folks at home who are looking for fun things to do together will practice massage. And if you'd like to see more of these kind of things, I can teach couples to do massage for one another, and we can work on the floor. I can show you techniques you can do on the bed and all sorts of things. So it's been fun. Take care. Stay in touch. Love you. Bye.